short and terse, and we'll try and answer them as best we can. Please, Giles.
I haven't discussed that statement with FICA, and so at the moment I would really say I haven't read their statement in full. I was far more interested in coming here for myself before I then open that conversation, which will take place. I'm sorry, I'm not with that one. Sorry, could you repeat that? Could you have the microphone? I can't.
After your tour, how many chances for Commonwealth team came here in Pakistan in September or later this year?
Well, as I've said, a very large amount of investment has been made, both in money, in establishing the network of control that exists, and also a huge amount of intellectual capital in working out how it will be utilized effectively. This type of proposal requires a lot of people to gain a lot of confidence, and as I've said, it can be derailed by third parties deciding that whatever strange agendas and unpleasant agendas they're pursuing, they wish to make some sort of action which is some kind of atrocity. That will worry everybody. And given we can't predict that, and given that that is a feature of life around the world, unfortunately, we have to hope that there aren't any. So let's just say this is going to require time, hard work, not from the Lahore authorities, because I think they have invested an enormous amount and are continuing to do so. But everybody else has to now begin to understand the situation here, the investment here, and what the plans are. This is, after all, the first time ICC, with its security advisor, has actually been briefed. So, it's our first visit since this very substantial investment was made. You're asking about the PSL final? The PSL final is a domestic competition. It's entirely a matter for the PCB, and I'm not a security expert, but I do, on a personal basis, and I emphasize that word, strongly support the PCB's efforts to have their own domestic competition played in Pakistan with a dramatic and exciting final at the Gaddafi Stadium. I completely understand that desire, and I think, all things being equal, I would support their efforts to do that. But as I say, I'm not a security expert. Well, I don't think anybody, there's no question of isolation. You have to remember that an international team were actually attacked. I mean, that has not happened before. We were extraordinarily lucky that nobody was killed from the Sri Lankan team, nor the umpires, nor the match referee. But that was in 2009. It's taken time for everybody to work out here how they were going to prevent that again, for the international community to learn about that. And that's one of the reasons that Bob Nichols and I are here today is because the PCB felt strongly progress was being made. We saw it last year to see if we could do something, and as I've said, the atrocity took place in this city, and that scuppered our hopes for last year. So that's why I hope that nobody does anything, and if anybody's thinking of doing it, no doubt Pakistani citizens will want to make sure they don't.
I mean,
ICC टास्क फोर्स के सरबराह जाइल्स क्लार्क चेयरमैन पीसीबी शहरियार खमरा प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस कर रहे हैं। उन्होंने कहा कि उम्मीद है पाकिस्तान में हालात बेहतर हो जाएंगे, क्रिकेट की बहाली के लिए मौसर कोशिशें जारी रहेंगी। इसके अलावा उन्होंने कहा कि वज़ीर आला पंजाब से 45 मिनट की अहम मुलाकात और इस मुलाकात में अहम बातचीत हुई है। पाकिस्तान में सिक्योरिटी की सूरत हाल का जायजा लेने के लिए आया हूँ, और उन्होंने लाहौर शहर की तारीफ करते हुए कहा कि लाहौर एक खूबसूरत शहर है, यहाँ आकर खुशी महसूस हुई है, लाहौर को सेफ सिटी बनाने के मंसूबे से बहुत मुतासिर हुआ है। इसके अलावा उन्होंने कहा कि पाकिस्तान में इंटरनेशनल क्रिकेट का ना होना अफसोसनाक है, जिसकी वजह से शायकीन की मायूसी से भी हम आगाह हैं।